essential to demon transformations that will absolutely blow your mind. These are all 18 final forms in Demon Slayer. And let's start with Tanjiro, who has one of the most overpowered final forms in the story. You see, during the final fight, Muzan transferred some of his blood to Tanjiro, which turned the boy into a new Demon King. In this form, Tanjiro becomes almost indestructible and even grows fangs as tentacles. However, most importantly, he becomes immune to sunlight, which makes him literally unbeatable. Besides this, he also gains a few weird abilities, like creating huge energy balls by screaming, which is cool, I guess. Anyway, the remaining Demon Slayers tried to fight against him, but their Nichiren swords and abilities were useless. The only reason the Slayers won in the end was because Kanao and Nezuko were able to bring him back to his senses. By the end of the fight, it was clear that this version of Tanjiro surpassed Muzan in terms of strength, with even Muzan calling him the superior creature. Nezuko Kamado. Nezuko might be the youngest character to achieve her final form in Demon Slayer, but don't let that fool you, because her final form is wild. Although she's initially a weak demon, Nezuko quickly learns to fight along with Tanjiro as they come up against increasingly strong demons. Her claws and fangs are her greatest weapons at first, but once she awakens her blood demon art, she instantly becomes a lot more powerful. Using this new ability, she's able to ignite her own blood, burning demons while doing no harm to humans in the process, leading to an incredible offensive weapon that doesn't endanger her comrades. Later, during the Entertainment District arc, Nezuko awakened her final form, which sees her aging up to her prime within seconds while a horn grows out of her forehead. In addition, she sprouts sharp claws, fangs, and gains a huge speed, strength, and stamina increase. Her blood demon art is also boosted, allowing the fire she sets with her blood to burn even the strongest demons with little effort. Even though Nezuko never changes again physically during the series, she does awaken another ridiculously strong ability during the Swordsmith Village arc. Specifically, she becomes the first demon to overcome the sunlight. This alone gives her an edge over every other demon in existence. There are still 16 final forms left to cover, and let's continue with Moichiro. Moichiro is the Mist Hashira, and one of the fastest characters in the entire show. His breathing style is mist breathing, which lets him move quickly and strike deadly blows, surrounding his foes like a cloud of mist. Moichiro is the second character in the show to awaken his Demon Slayer mark, and he takes the form of clouds on his face, mostly around his mouth. Through this upgrade, he's able to rapidly change his movement speed, using his mist-breathing final form, Obscuring Mist, to throw his enemies off with his wild tempo changes. And although the mark is what gives him huge boosts in physical capabilities, he also learns to access the transparent world during his final battle with Kokushibo. This ability lets the user see through their enemy, sensing changes in their body temperature and muscles so they can easily guess what they are about to do next. Moichiro uses it to his advantage during the fight against the Upper Moon 1. And even though he doesn't make it out alive, he still manages to do a huge amount of damage to Kokushibo during the battle.